Hello. Well, here we are pulling into O'Neill's Reserve, Timaru District, South Canterbury, New Zealand. We wanted to head out for a night to test the new setup in the canopy camper. I'll leave a link at the end of the video if you'd like to have a look at what we've set up there. Anyway, O'Neill's Reserve is a free camping site and it's run by the Timaru District Council. Should be enough, level enough. As it was such a cracker afternoon, we thought we'd head out for a bit of a stroll before we set up the camper. So in New Zealand, you don't have to go far to see something that's really neat as far as landscape and countryside. But here we have the limestone cliffs and the limestone riverbed. It's just a short walk from the campsite. This limestone riverbed is quite neat in the way that the water has worn all these grooves and channels through it over the years.
Right in the middle of that kangaroo here, the rock.
So we returned back to camp just before sunset to set up the wagon, and the Alu-cab canopy camper takes no time to set up.
Want to make a cup of tea? Two rags on there.
A quick feed and a cup of tea. Saw it just on dark, so we retired inside the camper to try out all the new seating arrangement, and things are working well. Moving on. Heat again. Toasty in here. So along comes the morning and we're meeting up with friends Debbie and Brian, and with them are their two dogs, Ava and Molly. So we're heading on a day trip through to the Hakataramea Pass and then on to the Meyers Pass. We found this awesome wee spot for a cup of tea along the way. The dogs also needed a bit of a run, stretch their legs. So yeah, awesome day.
Couple of loads started.
Oh, when it's cold.
Cup of tea with a Mountain Dew. Can't beat it.
Yeah.
Molly's, she's always after the biggest stick.
Crunch, crunch.
So this is coming down into the Mackenzie Basin off the Mackenzie Pass. It's a stunner of a view, especially on a day like this. So we stopped to have a wee pan around and enjoy it. So this end of the Hakataramea Pass starts at the Heldon Road, and it goes right through to the Hakataramea village, and you can head out to Kuria. Anyway, these signs make it sound worse than it really is. It's quite a neat drive. You don't need a high clearance vehicle, although some of these Fords, and there are probably 10 or 12 along the way, could possibly be deep after a bit of rain, so just something to be aware of, but the roads themselves are in good nick.
Right up that one.
Awesome views along the way, and there's plenty of places to stop and take it in. So with a wee bit of snow still hanging around from the previous weekend, Debbie was having a crack at making a wee snowman. Although the spot she chose to make it wasn't all that good, because just after we turned the camera off, it fell on the ground. But anyway, the thought was there. So another picture perfect spot for a look around. We're just about off the shingle and onto the tar seal now, and not too far away from Kuria. So we head into Kuria for a spot of lunch, and then back on out to the Hakataramea village, and this time on the eastern side of the river, Hakataramea River, we join up with the beginning of the Meyers Pass.
Yeah, it's there.
So the Meyers Pass would appear to be a bit more elevated than the Hakataramea Pass. So both shingle roads, pretty well maintained and easy access. They're public roads, lots of fords, gates. Leave the gates as you find them. Take your time, enjoy the view. It's making for a great day out. We took some time out to go for another wee stroll once we got to the top, to look back out over the Hakataramea Valley, and on a day like this it's an awesome view. The camera doesn't really do it justice. We returned to the vehicles and found that the Ranger didn't want to start. It would appear it was having some starter motor issues.
Not turned on, is it? No, don't want to start. It's turning over. Yeah.
Don't video
Try
that.
that.
Diagnosing, there wasn't much we could do, so we gave her a bump start, carried on our way. Headed back down out of the pass and down through to the Wyo Forks Hotel, on to Waimate for a cup of tea and then home. Truly an awesome day out and about if you're looking to get out of the house. Thank you.